Hello everyone and welcome in. It's NHL20 action here on YouTube as the Richmond Renegades get set to take on the Colorado Avalanche in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. Richmond took Game 1 and Colorado by a narrow margin as we head to Denver, Colorado for Game 3. Coming up next. We are here in the Mile High City. Denver, Colorado's the site for Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. It's the Richmond Renegades taking on the Colorado Avalanche in this best-of-7 series, which is tied at 1 game apiece. Richmond took Game 1, but Colorado came back with a big Game 2 victory on the road to even the series. Let's send it down to center ice for the opening faceoff. Noel Acciari and Nathan MacKinnon to do the honors. And we are underway from the Pepsi Center in Denver. Colorado wins the opening faceoff. MacKinnon now with it. Fires one-timer, rebound, and saved by Khudobin. Just over a minute passed here. Shots are 2-0 for Colorado. And a defensive face-off win by Richmond, turned over, but that shot is blocked by Brent Burns. Burns up ice to Marcus Johansson. He'll spin, get it back to the point. Burns over to McDonough. McDonough winds and fires into the blocker of Grubauer, and he'll play it out to Makar. Makar now up ice to Rantanen over the blue line into the offensive zone. He's hit, fought. And that is fired into the pad of Khudobin, who makes the save for the third time in period number 1. There you see Kasperi Kapanen, the team leader in points, 5 goals and 8 assists for the expansion team in the Richmond Renegades, playing in their first season and in the Stanley Cup Final. A big hit. And they're not able to turn it back. Vanek with it. Vanek, he hits it back to Vatanen. They'll play pitch and catch. Vanek moves inside. And he'll play it down deep. And it's taken by Colorado. No one wants to take possession of it. And finally Johnson does at the point. A lot of passing out of the zone, and Marcus Johansson able to poke it into the neutral zone. Kerfoot now with it into the offensive zone for Colorado. He'll just play it deep. It's actually taken. Oh, what a save by Khudobin. And Johansson with it. He comes up the right side. He's hit. Stays on his skates. Kopp, he can't get a shot off. 2 shots blocked. And here comes Colorado past the halfway point of period 1. And that shot is turned away by Khudobin. Up ice, it's now Kasperi Kapanen. He does not have the numbers as he looked to go interior, and it's turned away to Colorado. Coming up under 8 minutes to go here in the period. And that's turned away now. Kopp with the interception. He comes up the left side. He'll try to get it back to the point, but no one's there. He does it himself. And he's offsides. So there's Alexander Kerfoot, 7 goals and 10 assists to lead Colorado here, as these teams are 3 wins away from holding up Lord Stanley's Cup. Nudivara now takes it off the face-off win for Richmond. Over to Larson, but Larson has it poked away. And we're going to have a penalty assessed to Richmond. It's going to be a hooking call, and that's going to go to Trevor Lewis, as he was going for the loose puck, and he hooks. There you see, plain as day. And Lewis goes to the sin bin at 14:59 of period number 1. So a 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes for Colorado. They win the faceoff. That shot goes wide. Back to the point, Rantanen. Inside, MacKinnon. Oh no! What a save by Khudobin, as they were 1 pass away there. And then, oh, he had the open net and he goes wide. Nearly a shorthanded goal for the Renegades. Rantanen, he's hit hard, and Nick Bonino comes up with it. As this PK team, they are gassed. Ryan McDonough keeps it, but out of the zone. That's okay. They're using time up on this penalty kill. Only 50 seconds gone by. Back to Lawton. Lawton gives it off to Nudi Vara. Nudi Vara tries to spin. He's crunched against the boards, and it's turned away. Here comes Landeskog now. Across the blue line, he's hit. McKinnon shot block, gets the rebound, and he gets his own rebound back. Back to Landeskog. Here comes the... And oh, one-timer tic-tac-toe! And the Avalanche are on the board. McCarr gets it past Khudobin for the game's first goal. Off the pass from McKinnon. Much to the delight of this very, very pro-Colorado crowd at the Pepsi Center, the Avs lead it 1-0. Beautiful passing. They've done it all series, especially in Game 2, and they take the lead. Not a whole lot that Khudobin could have done about that. You're down a man and about as good a passing in the game. You might say, oh God, they're good. Fires Kapanen. And Johnson now with it for Colorado. He gets it off to Vanek. Vanek over to Vatanen. Vatanen. He's got space. Back to the point. That shot's blocked up in the air. And Renegades unable to come up with it. That shot goes well wide of the net. And another, oh, in front. What a play. And Khudobin keeps it a one-goal game. Another shot now by Connolly. That is also saved by Grubauer. Vanek now with it. As time comes down, Vatanen, they got time for one more shot. They get it off the blocker and save. And that'll do it. And now here come the Avs. Oh, big hit in the neutral zone. Brent Burns, he'll now bring it up. He will try to uncork one, but it's blocked by his own teammate, Noel Acciari. And Noel Acciari has it poked away, and Perron tries to track it down, but instead it goes to Barry for Colorado. And now we're going to have another penalty, and it's Richmond once again. An interference call goes to Noel Acciari, the centerman, and he will head to the box for 2 minutes. And that's just a lazy play. I don't know if that was interference, but no need for that hit there at 5:22. And Colorado going to try to extend this lead past the 1-0 lead. It already is. And a big win for the Renegades. Here comes Brent Burns. He's got Nick Bonino to his left. Burns able to somehow sneak away. Off to Lawton. Lawton, he loses it. Oh, Bonino, he was not expecting that. Kerfoot, whoa, one-timer goes wide. And Lawton comes up with the rebound. Up to Brent Burns. Burns over to Manson. Manson winds and fires off the blocker, save by Grubauer. Rebound goes to the Avs, and they're back on the attack with 1:20 to go on this power play. And a little too cute there with it, but they've got it back. And we're going to have a hooking call as Bonino was hooked. And we're now 4-on-4 even for the next 1:14 as Soderberg, a very lazy play, and puts that stick right into his chest for the first minor penalty for the host Colorado Avalanche. Now 4-on-4 for the next 74 seconds. And then whatever's left will be a Richmond power play. Big hit by Nudi Vara, but the pass still goes to Colorado. Back to Cole. Now Nemeth, he's back up. Nemeth nearly lost it, but instead he heads into the offensive zone. He's got space. He looks back to Josh. One-timer goes wide, and Marcus Johansson comes up with it. Kopp up ice to Nudi Vara. Nudi Vara, he's got one goal this postseason. He'll dish it off. Larson shot goes awry. Larson back to Nudi Vara. Larson fires another one, save. And Kopp, Kapanen is who he was looking for, but the pass was deflected. Nudi Vara, another shot into the glove of Grubauer, and he'll freeze. 1-0 is our score. 12:55 to go in the middle period. 17 seconds left to go until a power play for Richmond. And a big win in the defensive zone for Colorado. Jost over to Vanek. Vanek, Deeks, shot saved. Back to Jost, to the point. It's Johnson. Over to Barry. In front, Jost. Oh, what a play! What a play by the Avs as he deked out the goalie in front, and he puts the home team up 2-0 as it's technically a shorthanded goal as Renegades had just gone on the power play. Look at that. And the Pepsi Center becomes unglued as the Avs take the 2-0 lead. So Richmond now has a 44-second mini power play as they win the face-off there off the goal. Colorado well in control here. Nudivara shot off the blocker saved, and Richmond overskates it. It goes out into the neutral zone. Nudivara now with it. He comes in onside. He'll spin. Nowhere to go. Off to Gustafsson. Gustafsson up to Hinostroza. Hinostroza, he's tried to hit off, but Kapanen comes up with it. And a one-timer, and that's redirected in to Grubauer, and he'll freeze off the shot there. So 12 seconds to go here on this power play for Richmond. It's a 2-0 game for Colorado as we are nearly approaching the 8-minute mark of the second period. Another win. Gustafsson winds and fires. That shot's blocked. And they will play it down, and that will clean up the penalty. No harm done. In fact, technically a shorthanded goal. And oh, that was nearly another one off the rebound. Johansson off to Kopp. Kopp loses it. And here comes Soderberg. He'll play it down deep as they'll get a line change in. Ryan McDonough now. He'll get it up ice to Perron. Oh, backhander. Oh, what a save by Grubauer to keep the clean sheet alive for the Avs. Marcus Johansson in the neutral zone. He brings it across the blue line now. 7:24 to go here in period number 2. Richmond needs an answer. Larson fires. Blocker saved. And a nice poke check. And here comes Landeskog for the Avs. Off to Johnson. Johnson over to Vatanen. That shot's blocked by Burns. He gets it out of the zone to Abdelkader. Abdelkader, the center man for the fourth line for Richmond. He's hit out of the zone now, and Richmond will have to try to regroup. Manson with it. Shot saved off the Bonino one-timer, and Grubauer freezes. 2:56 to play in period number 2. Want to remind you, Game 4 coming up tomorrow here from the Pepsi Center here in Denver, as one of these teams will be up 2-1. Right now, it's looking like it could be Colorado. Oh, nearly a big turnover in the neutral zone, and now they have it. Fires and scores! Nick Bonino off the turnover, and Richmond's back in it. It's now a 2-1 ball game after a beautiful pass, setting up Bonino on the centering pass one-timer. There you see Trevor Lewis getting it across, and a little tap in by Bonino as he scores for the 6th time in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And Richmond scores their first of the night late here in the second period. A very timely goal. And now shifting the momentum back as it's back to a 1-goal game. 1:10 left to play before the teams will head to the locker room. And Makar with it off the face-off win. He goes to Anders Lee, and Anders will just play it down deep. But Gustafsson comes up with it for Richmond. Gustafsson tries to get it up the ice. He can't as it's blocked away. And here comes Colorado. But a turnover, and it's not going to be enough time, and the clock will expire. We head to the second intermission. Colorado leading it 2-1 as they look to take a 2-1 series lead here tonight. But Richmond has 20 minutes left to erase the deficit. Here you see a beautiful shorthanded goal by Colorado. But late in the period, with only 70 seconds left, Trevor Lewis finds Nick Bonino, and it's a 1-goal game as we head to the third period. Coming up next. Welcome back to the Pepsi Center in the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final as the Avalanche lead the Richmond Renegades 2-1 here as we enter the final 20 minutes of regulation time. Colorado has the opening possession of the third. And Brent Burns loses it. That shot off the blocker, saved by Khudobin, but another turnover, and immediately back to Richmond. But a pass goes awry, and Colorado's going to be able to come up with it. But a big hit. Oh, 2 big hits. And Landeskog now with it. Oh, a third hit. Brent Burns. What can he do with it? Well, he'll lose it. Here comes Colorado. They'll just play it deep. Ryan McDonough now with it behind his own net. Looks to get it out of the zone. He gets it up to Achari, but Achari immediately blocked off the puck, and they'll lose it. Here comes Colorado. Again, Barry with a nice deke there. Over to Ratton, that shot off the glove side pad and saved. Another one inside, and oh my, Khudobin keeps it a 1-goal game. But now we've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. Capping into Connolly. We're even! 2-2! Richmond has made this game new early in the third period. Kapanen, one of the fastest players on this team, able to get it, slide it past the last defender, and Connolly buries it past the stick side of Philip Grubauer. Look at this one more time. A goal to Bonino, but with a little more force this time. And this game is even, all squared at 2 apiece. 13:03 to play here in regulation. Inside, oh, a great defensive stop by Richmond. Manson with it, up to Kopp. Kopp with it. Richmond can take the lead. Kopp able to hold on to it, over to Manson, but it's blocked away, and Kopp, he'll try to reset. Manson with it. He loses the puck as he crosses the blue line. And now Vanek with it. Vanek, he's got space. It's a 3-on-1, and that shot is saved. Oh boy, lazy passing by Richmond. Now Colorado, but wait a minute. Here comes Lawton. Can he get past the last defender? He does. Fire save, Grubauer. 7:50 to play. Manson will play the puck behind his own net. He gets it up to Bonino. Bonino gets space. It's a 2-on-2. Here comes the third man. It's Lawton. That shot's blocked. But Lewis with it. He gets it off to Nudivara. Nudivara up to Bonino. Oh my, crunched against the boards. Bonino able to keep it. One-timer. And oh, what a goal! Larson gives the visitors the lead 3-2. Richmond has come back. The one-time shot from Larson at the point. 5 minutes to play, and the Renegades lead for the first time tonight right over the glove of Grubauer. An unexpected goal. As that puck knuckles in past the goaltender, and the Richmond Renegades are 5 minutes away from recapturing the lead in this series. 3-2 is the score. Larson's first goal. And a very shocked Pepsi Center now. Their team was leading 2-1 entering this period. They were actually up 2-0 after a shorthanded goal. 3:14 to play, and an icing will take it back down to the offensive zone for Colorado. The fourth forward lines out for both teams, some fresh legs. Abdelkader wins it. He gets it off to Nudivara. Up to Vinny Hinostroza. Vinny Hinostroza. Oh, he's able to get past one defender. He's poked off another. He's able to keep possession along the back. Oh, Advocator, he was there, but the puck couldn't get to him with 90 seconds to play. Here comes Colorado looking for the equalizer. Cole to Nemeth, and that shot is saved by Khudobin with 57.9 to go. What a shot, what a save. As it remains a 3-2 lead for the Renegades. Noel Acciari comes on the first forward line. They actually lose it. Makar. Oh, that puck is taken away by Johansson. And they were looking for Acciari, but they turn it back over. And now a turnover by Colorado. Here comes Acciari up the right side. He'll spin. Back to the point. Ryan McDonough, he'll fire. That shot's blocked. And nearly a turnover, but here comes Armia. You have to imagine the goalie's going to the bench, and he does. As an extra attacker's on for Colorado. And they're going to try to get it out of the zone. They can't. Ryan McDonough with it. He goes up to Acciari. Acciari, he loses it. Johansson, he turns it over. 20 seconds to play. Colorado, Vanek, oh, it's poked away. That one-timer goes wide. Richmond can't get it out of the zone. Calvert, 10 seconds to go. Colorado save. Rebound goes to the Renegades. Brent Burns, he sends it down. Oh, just wide and icing with 1.1. Oh, baby. Well, there's not much time. There's time for a quick win and a one-timer. Otherwise, Richmond will take the win here. Noel Acciari wins it, and this ball game's over. The Renegades take Game 3 in come-from-behind fashion, a 3-2 win, and they take back control of home ice with this Game 3 road win. A masterful performance in the third period. There you see Lewis finding Benino for the game's first goal for Richmond. And right here, another one-timer ties it. But in the third period, it would be the one-time shot of Larson from the left point. And that shot gives Richmond a 3-2 win. We'll see you tomorrow for Game 4 from Denver.